Hello, everyone.
Oh my gosh.
Welcome to the Stream Void Podcast, episode 155.
The first of 2024.
The first of many in 2024.
Yes, sir.
Probably 52 of them. I doubt
Okay.
it. We'll probably miss some weeks.
Maybe.
Maybe. We already have.
Have we?
Have we? Yeah. I mean, the first... Oh, wait. Never mind. That was the 31st.
Yeah.
Last-
We haven't missed any this year.
We haven't missed any this year. We're 100%...
Oh, no, wait. Wasn't the one on... Oh, the last
It
one
was
was
the
New Year's
31st.
Eve. Yeah.
Yeah, it would've been New Year's Eve.
Yeah.
The very first of 2024. We haven't... And we're 100% so
Perfect
far for the
streak.
year.
Oh my god.
And if you're wondering who I am, my name is Mikey T. And of course, across from me is Curb Stomped.
Bonjour.
And you can find us everywhere under our respected monikers.
Yes, ma'am.
And you are listening to the Stream Void Podcast. This is a show about life and video games and everything in between. And speaking of that in-between stuff,
Yeah.
it's been many weeks of in-between
Two or
because
three.
of the way everything lined up last year.
With Christmas.
With Christmas,
New
with
Year's.
New Year's, everything landed on a Sunday.
Yeah.
And so we couldn't record.
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure this is exactly how last year or the 2022 went as well.
Yeah, maybe. That's a long time ago. I don't remember.
It was a long time ago. Nobody remembers what 2022 was like. It's just a faded memory.
Mm-mm.
The archaeologists will dig it up and be like, "Oh, look at this, 2022."
Yeah, what would
What a
they
year.
What would they dig up on 2022? Like archaeological dig?
I don't know. I can't even remember.
I can't even think of like what
they
was
would
the
have to
hot
dig it up
item.
so we can remember.
What was the hot item that everyone liked in 2022? Air fryers? Was that it?
I don't know.
Year of the air fryer?
What did we do in 2022?
I don't know.
You're gonna have to go back and listen
Like
to
if
some old podcasts.
if I think
and see.
back to 2020, they'd be just digging up like empty Animal Crossing box cases for Switch games because everyone was on Animal Crossing. That was 2020.
Yeah.
And then if you go back 5 years from there, it was just a pile of fidget spinners.
Yep.
But yeah, I don't know. 2022. I would think it would be air fryers maybe.
Maybe
I had
air
to guess.
fryers.
The year of the air fryer. I don't know. Everyone was always talking about air fryers to me all the time. I put it in my air fryer. I cook this in my air fryer. Air fryer. And I'm like, that's just a convection oven that sits on your countertop, right? Like your oven probably has a convection feature. So
The world population reached 8 billion people in 2022.
sick. Nice. GGS.
GGS.
Way to fuck everybody.
The collapse of the crypto exchange FTX.
Oh, yeah. Mhm.
Hurricanes Fiona and Ian.
Okay.
The most powerful volcano eruption so far of the century.
Cool.
Yes.
I was like thinking of more actual physical things, but that's cool too.
Yeah, well, Wikipedia doesn't go into the memes.
Yeah.
that
I
happened.
don't know. I wasn't talking memes. I just was like, what was like everyone consuming in 2022?
Oh, 2022 was the first time Russia invaded Ukraine.
Oh, the good old days.
The good
Remember
old
those
days.
war crimes those Russians committed? Those rascally Russians and their war crimes. Oh, those were the days. And they're still fighting.
And they're still fighting. It's been a long time.
It's been 2 years.
2 years. That's ridiculous.
Jeez Louise.
Yes. Anyways, how was your Christmas? How was your New
Oh,
Year's?
ah.
How was your work in between
Ah.
those two holidays?
Cool. Well, I didn't do anything for Christmas or New Year's, so that was
Very
fine.
good.
Yep.
Okay. Yep.
Yep. Very easy. Easy catch up there. And
Super
then
quick.
work was the same. I have not been to the office since like November or something like that.
Yep.
So I don't know what the fuck's going on over there. There's been no orders or anything. I don't know what my email looks like or anything like that, but
Huh.
that's okay.
Yeah.
The boss doesn't seem to care. He's
There you
like,
go.
"Oh, we'll keep you over here for." I asked him like recently, like, "Hey, what's the deal with the ordering? When do you want me to start doing that?" He's like, "I think we'll get through January and then we'll start to look." And I was like, "Okay." And I talked to the people, like the manager of the store, and she's like, "Hey, when are you gonna order? It's getting a little sparse around here." And I was like, "February, I guess. I don't know."
I don't know. That's what I've been told. February.
Yeah. So he also told me he was thinking of moving the offices to like where the warehouse is. So
Oh.
the warehouse, we have like a few buildings that
Yeah,
we
do
own
you-
along the road
Do you have
there.
the full building? Oh, wow. Okay.
But we also have the one next to it and then another one down the road.
Holy.
So at the front of the warehouse, there's a separate building that was once a bakery. And he's talking about framing the front section in and putting the offices in there. And then
Oh,
everyone would
okay.
have a little cubicle in there. Because he's like, oh, the office and the warehouse, they work together a lot. And I think it would make more sense if they were over here than at the store. And I was like, oh, okay, that's cool. And I was just like, but when I order, I like to like look at the store and check for like,
What's
space
here?
and like what's happening. He's like, yeah, I was wondering about that. And I was like, I mean, it could work fine as long as there also is like the ability for me to work from the store too. And he's like, oh yeah. And I was like, well, I don't care. Whatever.
Yeah.
Doesn't bother me. So that'd actually be kind of cool. Cause then if I actually have to go do work at the store, I'd be like, my good friend's not here. This is perfect. Well, on the flip side, she'd be at the warehouse.
Yeah.
But they'd be
with you every day.
She wouldn't be coming to talk to me or anything like that.
No, you don't think so?
Well, didn't I tell you about the stupid plan they made over there? I thought I mentioned it, where they were like, now they want all the communication between the warehouse and the office to go through the other guy.
Yeah.
So they'll ask him a question, he'll ask me, I'll tell him the answer, and then he'll tell them.
Yeah.
Like, this is just great. A great game of telephone we're going to be playing here.
Yep. That's how the chain of command works.
It's not a chain of command. It's just them being stupid. Anyways. Other than that, yeah, there was like nothing really going on. I didn't do anything different or anything.
No?
I don't think so. That was pretty much it. I know, pretty boring.
Yeah, you didn't do a lot, I guess, eh? And you didn't really stream in that time either?
Well, I took from Christmas to the New Year's off.
Yep.
Just relaxed. And I mean, I guess before that it was just the regular whatevers, Though I did when I was at work, I don't know if it was earlier in the week, I was just like, fucking work. My God, whatever. This sucks. Not that it's bad or hard or anything. It's just like, I'm so sick of it. But I was like, every day I get up and go to work, no matter what, no matter how I feel, if I want to or not, I do it. And then I was like, why don't I act like that when I'm streaming? Because I'll come home from work and be like, I'm tired, I'll just go to sleep. And I was like, when I wake up in the morning, I'm tired, I still go to work.
Exactly.
So why don't I do that for streaming? So I kind of was like, okay, I'll just do that then. Even if it's just like not a long stream, I'll just go anyways, basically. So,
yeah.
Yeah.
In those kinds of streams, you really have to play games that you absolutely love, I find.
I mean, no, it was not too bad. I was tired after work on whatever it was, Wednesday night or whatever, and I just was playing Minecraft. It was fine.
Yeah.
I had to find time.
Good.
And then Friday did the same. That was the other thing too. I was like, okay, let's get back on the Minecraft train. Because it was like, I was like, I wasn't, I guess we'll talk about this now since I already started talking about it. But I played a lot of Minecraft and it wasn't like I was sick of Minecraft. It was just like, I want to play other things. Like,
yeah,
for a
burning
year.
out a little bit of it.
Well, it was more like I've played Minecraft for like a year straight, and it's like, there's a lot of other games that I'd like to play too. So I, did that, and then it was like trying to do the YouTube, getting the hours up, and it was, slowly working, but not exactly working for the hours and everything. And it was like I had my best success with Minecraft. So it was like, okay, I can just Minecraft it up. That's fine. I can work when I don't want to work. So I could Minecraft when I don't want to Minecraft. But it wasn't like I didn't want to Minecraft, It was just like, okay, we'll play some Minecraft.
Yeah.
So, and then what I think is going to be is I'll Minecraft, and then just on the off days, I'll play something else on stream, So I think that's the plan going forward. So
Yeah, the thing about work is that you can go to work and you can just put your head down and work.
Yeah.
Like you don't have to interact with people. You don't have to entertain
it's
anybody.
It's not even that though for me personally. It's just like I'll come home from work and be like, I want to go to bed. I'm tired. I just lifted like 5,000 pounds worth of bullshit all day. So it's like I don't really want to sit at the computer chair,
Yeah. Yeah, that was like me when I was working abroad.
Abroad? Wow, I didn't realize.
Yeah, because I would get home after 5 days of being out of town and don't want to do anything. I got housework to do.
Exactly.
All this other stuff. And it's like,
Exactly. So that's what I'm thinking is the plan, anyways. Do Minecraft for Monday, Wednesday, Friday, and then if I decide to stream on a Tuesday, I'll be like, whatever the fuck I want to play. So
yeah,
which could be Minecraft.
Yeah, it could be.
Yeah, but I think it's just going to be Minecraft on Twitch, and then I'll do the other ones on the other channels, but I'll do Minecraft on the other channels as well.
Yeah.
So, yeah, I think that's what's going to happen anyways.
Very nice.
And I was
Very nice.
enjoying my Minecrafting,
Yeah, that's good.
playing hardcore and, trying not to die.
What about Vintage Story? Have you played any more of that?
I have not played any more of it recently. There's a new update, though, that I do want to play because it added a bunch of cool stuff like deer and goats.
Deer and goats.
Yeah.
You mean they just add mobs in? All the mobs they're thinking about?
Yeah, pretty much.
Oh.
Yeah, they added it was 9 different breeds of deer and moose.
Ooh.
And then 9 different types of goats. So they all have unique models. I mean, of course you'll kill it and you'll just get goat meat or whatever and goat fur. But it's oh, this is the long, shaggy goat, mountain goat, and this is the domesticated goat and whatever. Same thing with the deer.
Get your goat hide. Get your mutton stew.
Yeah, basically.
Yeah, nice.
And same thing with the deer. It's there's an Asian deer or whatever, but then there's a deer with the crazy antlers, which you can harvest the antlers and mount them on your wall and stuff like that. So it's just, I have not, I haven't played it in a while. So.
Yeah.
Yeah. I think that's about it for work for me.
Work /
And the
time
holidays.
away. Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, I didn't do anything. What about yourself?
Christmas Eve, went to the wife's grandparents. We had dinner there, did the presents exchange and all that kind of stuff. It was good.
Nice.
That was fun.
Nice.
Had some food. It was good food.
Nice.
And then Christmas Day, I went out to my aunt's place, and it was just madness over there. There were so many people. I think there was close to 30 people out there. There were 2 new babies. I'm oh my god! And we're talking these are great grandkids now.
Oh yeah,
that are going on. The family on my mom's side is it's getting big.
Yeah,
it's getting big over there. But yeah, that was a lot of fun.
White people,
right? Having babies and growing their family. Jesus.
Yeah.
My uncle got a MetaQuest 3.
Oh yeah,
the VR headset.
Mm-hmm.
So I got to try that out. Man, that is a nice headset.
Oh yeah,
it's got 2 front pass-through cameras, so you could just fully augmented reality, whatever.
I think I've seen some TikToks of that.
Yeah. And my other, I don't even know who he is. My cousin's kid.
It's a second cousin,
maybe? Something like that. Yeah, he uses a Quest 2.
No, that's your first cousin once removed, maybe. I don't know.
Anyways. The cousins thing is convoluted.
Yeah,
but he has a Quest 2, and he uses the augmented reality to cook.
Oh yeah.
So he puts recipes, tutorial videos up in his headset, and then he can just look at those while also cooking at the same time. It's that is such a good idea.
Oh yeah,
that'd be dope. And yeah, the Quest 3, it's extremely light.
Yeah,
it looks great. The hand tracking, it's got full hand tracking, and it's almost 1-to-1.
Oh yeah,
there's just milliseconds of delay when you.
Too bad it's from Facebook.
I know, and you can use your hand you pinch like this, like an upside down pinch.
Yeah.
To open the menu.
And the tweak a little bit.
Yeah, a little pinch and a tweak.
Yeah.
And you can open the menu like that. And then you can just use your finger as the controller to do all the menuing. I'm like, man, this is great.
Oh, yeah.
This is super powerful. And it's all done in the headset.
Oh, it's wireless, not
it's all
tethered to anything?
Everything's done in the headset.
Crazy.
When you want to download stuff, you can do it in the headset or you can do it on your phone. And yeah, it was a good experience.
Crazy.
I got to play a little bit of Beat Saber in it.
Oh yeah,
and that was
you just
that was
wave your
fun.
Hands around. How does that work?
I was using the controllers. I didn't wave my hands, but I'm sure you could.
How would it track them though? If they're behind you or above your head?
It's got. You wouldn't be able to.
Yeah, you'd have to.
It's got 2 down firing cameras on an angle from the left and right eye, so it fires out to the left and to the right to track your hands, plus the front facing cameras to do the 3D tracking. Yeah, I don't know if it could. I didn't look at the top to see if there were cameras up there as well.
I would think you'd probably have to use controllers.
Yeah, probably. But my uncle, he wanted this. He had been at a friend's place and they had a World War II dogfighting game, something like that. And so he wanted that game. I'm like, hey, this is probably going to make you barf.
Oh, yeah.
Because you're stationary. You're sitting stationary in a cockpit, but you're flying around.
Yeah. Doing barrel rolls.
Doing barrel rolls and stuff. Sure enough, 10 minutes in, he's like, no.
My turkey's coming back up.
Turkey's coming back. I was watching a video on VR. I don't know if I talked about this in a previous podcast, but the way the motion sickness in VR, it's not really motion sickness.
No.
It does. Your brain and body don't think it's motion sickness. They think it's poisoning.
Oh yeah.
So they think your brain puts your body into like super sick mode, because when you're motion sick, you get over it really quickly.
Mhm.
But when your brain thinks you've been poisoned,
Yeah.
it takes a long time to flush it out.
Damn it, brain.
So that's why when you're doing VR and you get motion sick, it's not really motion sick. It's like you've been poisoned. So, and then you're out. You're just on the couch for the rest of the night. And you're like, oh God,
Yeah.
which is wild. I didn't know that was the thing that
No.
made you ill.
It's weird. Classic Facebook.
Classic.
Just
Facebook.
poisoning your mind and your body.
Right. So yeah, that was interesting to learn and an interesting device to use.
hmm
Yeah. Big family out there now.
Yeah.
I got there right when they were doing presents.
Oh yeah.
It's just like the tree is, you can barely see
Oh,
the
yeah,
tree.
yeah,
There's
yeah.
so many presents.
Yeah. I remember that being the way when I was a kid, when it would be like all my aunts and uncles on my mom's side having Christmas at my grandma's house. And
Yeah.
you'd wake up in the morning and just be like, can barely see the fucking tree. Because there's like, every aunt or uncle has like 3 kids,
Yeah.
and they're all young, so it's just like fucking gifts out the ass.
Yeah. Yeah, it was a good time.
So is your family the type to wait, or they just tear into them all? Do they take turns, or how does it work?
I think it's kind of turn-based, kind of, not.
Yeah, I don't think I've ever been where it's just free for all. It's always been take a turn,
Yeah.
show everybody what you got.
Well, my uncle, he hands out all the gifts.
Oh yeah.
And then so whoever gets the gift opens, and then he
Well,
goes
when I was a
back
kid, we'd sort them all out. So
Yeah.
you'd be like a child with like a fucking barrier around you of like presents. But then it would be like, okay, it's your turn. And then you would open, and then it would move to it always started with the oldest first, I think.
Oh.
Just to make the kids wait that much longer.
Now, over there, it's whatever present
He just
my uncle
grabs one. So
just
if it's like,
tosses it.
it's like 10 in a row to the same person.
Yeah, it could be 10 in a row to the same person.
Yeah. Crazy.
Yeah, good food. You get some good snacks to take home,
Yep.
some Christmas treats.
Yeah. Exactly.
Yeah, that was
Any
good.
Nanaimo bars?
No Nanaimo
Ooh,
bars.
that's
I
sad.
know,
That's
I
sad.
know. I was hoping for Nanaimo
One of my
bars, but
favorites.
There was a kind of a Nanaimo bar. It might have been a Nanaimo bar. They were like really small.
Yeah.
They were individually wrapped.
Uh-huh.
I don't know if they were Nanaimo bars though.
Well, was
I
it
don't think they were.
chocolate with yellow bullshit in it?
There was no yellow bullshit.
I don't know what that is.
I don't know either.
Except it's delicious.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I like Nanaimo bars, even though, it might go against my texture phobia.
Yeah, no kidding, eh? How
Yeah.
can you do it?
I don't know.
It's like mashed potatoes.
Gotta be, if my mashed potatoes are covered in gravy,
Yeah.
then I'm fine.
But if they're plain,
If they're plain, I'm just like,
what if
I
it's
don't know.
butter?
I could still have mashed potatoes.
Just have to close your eyes and pretend
Well,
it's
no,
like...
it's not quite the texture. It
Okay.
is the texture, but not quite.
Okay.
And when you make it beefy, it's fine. So I had beefy whatever.
So you
probably
could eat
fine.
like aspic.
a beef banana.
Do you know aspic?
I've heard the word.
It's gelatinized like beef.
Oh yeah, like a head cheese.
Yeah, kind of.
Yeah, I could probably have a head
Ugh,
cheese.
that's gross, dude. Something's wrong with you, man.
I could probably have
That's
a head
disgusting.
cheese.
No beef jello for me, thank you.
No?
No.
It's not like the 50s anymore, is it? Where everything was just jelloized. Or is that the 40s?
Yes. Yes, it's everywhere. Up to the 70s, I think.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh,
disgusting.
man. They're bringing it back, though. That's good.
What, jello?
Everything jello. They gotta bring it back.
No,
Oh,
thank
God,
you.
I'd starve.
No, thank you.
I'd starve. Yeah, it was, so I was sick the week before Christmas.
Oh,
And we took from the 21st to the 2nd off. So I was sick and working from home. So it was like I wasn't at work at all.
Mhm.
And it was very slow anyway.
Mhm.
So as soon as that weekend came, my schedule just instantly flipped back to night shift. I was like staying up until 3, waking up at like noon. I was like, oh, this is the life.
Yeah.
This is so nice. And that it was nice to have that flip very quickly like that. Because then I could just be like, feels good.
It'd be interesting to see if I had like, like let's say a year off. Like, would my schedule continually shift forward until it went back to normal,
Oh,
Like, would it be like, oh, I start staying up till 1, 2 weeks later, it's like I stayed up till 2. You know, another month later, I'm staying up till 4, and then eventually it's like I'm going to bed at 8 o'clock.
just keep wrapping around.
Yeah, I wonder
Yeah,
if that's
it
what,
might.
or if you just naturally get into your rhythm of like I stay up till 3 in the morning every night and wake up at noon. Interesting to see.
Yeah, I was from like 3 till 11 for most days while I was off. It was good. It was good. And then New Year's, had a New Year's stream. I streamed throughout the entire thing, did my regular streams. I managed to put out a video a week, which is nice. I kept up with that, and that's my challenge. Every time I'm like, oh man, I don't want to do this video. I don't want to record. I don't want to edit this video.
Yeah.
I'm like, no, you're challenging yourself. Just do it. Just edit the video, put it out. If you don't like it, whatever. You got to keep up with the challenge, and eventually you'll get better at doing the things that you want to do.
Yes, exactly.
And it's like you want to do this. Why aren't you doing it?
Yeah.
Why can't you do it? Like,
yeah,
you want to
exactly.
do it.
That's exactly what it was with me for streaming, where it was like, I'm tired as fuck. Like on Wednesday, I was like, I want to go to bed, but I was like, no, just crack an energy drink and play some fucking video games on stream.
Yeah.
So
usually when I'm in that kind of mood, I'm like, okay, well, we're playing first person shooters. That's it.
Oh yeah. Get the heart pumping.
Yeah.
Oh man, what was I watching you play? It must have been the finals or something, because you didn't play anything else, did you? Do you play anything else competitively? You didn't play Apex.
I played Apex this week, actually.
Oh, it Friday. Was Apex.
No, on Thursday I played Apex.
Yeah, I had to stop watching because I was getting ready for bed and I was watching you. Yeah, it was when you were ratting it out.
Oh yeah,
and you were the only guy in the game. And I was getting anxious watching you. I was like, it's too close to my bedtime for this, so I gotta go to bed now.
That's great. I love that.
Yeah. Because I was like, if I was in that situation, I'd be just like, oh my God, what am I gonna do here? Everything's on the line.
Everything's on the line.
Yeah.
Yeah, I had played the finals the other day.
Yeah.
The previous week, and I was like, I just want to. What does Apex feel like now? I'm like, man, Apex feels so much better.
Yeah.
To move around and shoot.
Yeah.
But then playing the finals again this week, I'm like, oh man, this game's good.
Oh yeah.
And I'm actually, I don't know. Somehow I'm good at this game now. I was like terrible. Now I'm just like, oh, top kill score.
Yeah.
Like, okay, I guess I'm getting
positioning
better.
Right and everything.
Yeah. I'm getting more used to how the guns behave and time to kill and stuff like that. Yeah, I'm really liking this game. I'm the finals. I'm describing it as Overwatch meets Apex Legends meets Rocket League, because it's got the excitement of Rocket League.
Okay.
When it's down to the wire, trying to get those points in.
Okay.
Getting that steal. It's such a good feeling. I'm like, oh man, this is good.
Okay. I was like, Rocket League.
Yeah. Just the competitive esports aspect that it's designed to be an esport is it's doing it for me for sure.
So my question about the finals is like, if you're making you can choose your light, medium, or heavy.
Yeah.
Can you at least you can choose your outfit and stuff like that, but can you choose if you're like a dude or a girl?
Yes.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I was just like, is it random every time?
No, you can choose if you're a dude or a girl. So my medium right now has a dude's face, female body, and like the spiky hair.
Oh, okay.
So that's why it looks.
Yeah.
They look odd a little bit.
Okay.
It's so good though.
Yeah, it seems I like the destructibility of it. That's pretty cool.
Yeah, the full environment destructibility. That's fun.
Yeah.
I like that. And it's when you think about it, it's like, wouldn't you, if you're just like blowing up the entire place left, right, and center, wouldn't it just break the whole game down? And sometimes it does.
Yeah.
Especially in the certain points. But you're not in the game long enough to just completely destroy the entire arena.
No.
Which is nice. It's actually pretty nice like that.
Yeah. I'm sure there's got to be some sort of it can't be like procedural breaking, you know. It must have to sort of break in a certain specific way.
I think it does.
Because otherwise it would be like trying to track 50 different wall pieces between everybody. It's like, I don't know, dude.
Yeah, I think that's how it works. Is like this particular floor piece is one piece. If you break that piece, that's the floor piece. If you break these 4 pillars, the whole thing comes down and stuff like that.
I think it has to be that way.
Yeah, there were some. You can break the arena and just completely break certain capture points.
Mhm.
It's like if you break the arena and the capture point falls down and then nobody can get to it because there's too much rubble in the way. You got to like blow your way into it.
Yeah.
And we had that situation. It was like down to the wire last night, and there was one thing that had collapsed slightly onto itself, and I couldn't climb up there at all. I'm like, I can't climb up here. And it's like seconds left. I'm like, I gotta get up here to capture. And yeah, couldn't climb up. I was just like, okay, this is awful.
Need to zip line it up there.
It was just like, I just needed to pull myself up on the ledge,
Oh,
but
yeah.
I couldn't grab the
The
ledge
ankle
for
high
whatever
wall
reason.
was blocking you. Hate when that happens.
Yeah, it was good.
Yeah, I liked it when I couldn't see it on the stream, but I liked it hearing last night when you were playing when Doug Jr. you guys were capping and he wiped the whole team by shooting the zip line they were all on, and the zip line broke and they like fell out of the map.
That was huge.
Yeah,
That was huge. The other team, you can put up zip lines wherever you want and they stay for the match.
Yeah.
And the other team threw up a zip line and all three of them were coming over and Doug just shoots the zip line down. They just plummet to their doom. Like
Yeah.
that was so clutch.
Yeah. So good.
Yeah, that was the tournament that we actually won because that was the last game right there.
Mm.
That was a good feeling. And then we started playing ranked after that.
Yeah.
And ranked is even bigger brackets.
Yeah, 4 rounds or something like that.
Yeah, 4 rounds.
Yeah.
There's 16 teams to start. 16?
No. Yeah.
Yeah.
I think so. Well, there's how many in each match?
There's
12 teams.
12 teams, yeah.
Yeah. And then it moves on the first. Oh, maybe it is.
Oh, 12 guys. 4 teams.
Yeah.
So 32?
Yeah, that might be
32
it.
teams?
Because it has
Yeah.
to get down to be in a final of 2 teams,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah.
Anyways.
That was interesting.
Yeah.
It was a good time. Definitely going to play some more
Mhm.
ranked in the
You have
finals.
to. I peer pressured you to buy the battle pass.
Oh, I know. Yeah, I bought the battle pass,
Yeah.
and when I purchased it, it initially glitched out.
Yeah.
Where it didn't. all my
Level
battle pass
0.
levels had reset. I'm like, what?
Yeah.
They reset, but then the game crashed, so I had to come back in, and I got all my
And
battle
it was
pass
correct.
levels.
I saw you just looking at all the battle pass things that were locked, and I was like, just buy it. Jeez Louise.
Yep, we did it.
Yeah.
And of course, Barrel Trauma Community Night.
Oh,
We
yeah.
had Pockets and Pizza Cat playing.
Yeah.
And Pockets had to leave, so we just died.
Oh, yeah.
We started finding subs we could loot, which is always the
Oh.
most dangerous part of playing this freaking game. It's not the creepy crawlies running around outside. It's when you got to get outside of your sub, go into another sub, and the creepy crawlies are in there.
Yeah.
That's when you tend to die a lot if you're only going in there solo.
Oh, yeah. Definitely.
Man, I love that game. It's so good.
I was looking at it because I was like, oh, maybe I need to play Barrow Trauma. And then I was like, nope. I got all my card drops. I'm good.
So yeah, we're still alternating every Friday and Thursday.
Mhm.
Alternating, of course, to play because some people can't play Friday, some people can't play Thursday,
Yep.
and that'll be
Too much Barrow Trauma.
it's a lot of Barrel Trauma, but it's fun. It's fun. I also picked up Gnorp up and out and what? What is that word?
I don't know.
Gnorp analog. Apolog.
Prong.
Apolog. Apolog. I think it's Apolog.
Prong Apolog.
Gnorp Apolog. The Gnorp Apolog.
So like I know that like a week before this I joked and asked you if you'd ever heard of Gnipganop, and then
Yep.
all of a sudden you're playing Gnorp. So how did that come
I think
about?
I had been talking about Gnorp, and then you said, "Have you ever played Gnipnorp?"
Oh, Gnipganop?
Yeah, Gnipgnop.
Yeah, okay.
Because I had not started playing Gnorp.
Okay. Maybe that's what
At
it was.
that time?
Because I was just like, what the hell? I just was talking about Gnipganop.
And Gnorp analog apolog
Mm-hmm.
analog apolog.
What is it even? I don't even know what
It
it
is one of those. It's a incremental upgrade game.
Oh.
That's it. But it's about Gnorps who smash a rock and then collect the stuff that comes out of the rock.
But it's like 4-bit graphics.
Yeah. Yeah.
It looked like in a 2600 game.
Yeah, the Gnorps are literally like 8 pixels in a C shape with 2 pixels for eyes and then 2 pixels for legs, and
Yeah.
that's it. But the colors and the frame rate and everything make it look so nice.
Doo-doo brown.
Doo-doo brown, yeah. Yeah, you essentially just make a Gnorp colony and smash the rock to get resources out of the rock, to get more resources, to get more things to smash the rock.
Cool.
Yeah, it's fun. You can get Smasher Norps, and they just use their headbutt. They headbutt the rock, and then you get guys to pick up all the stuff that comes out.
Sounds like Pikmin.
Kind of, I guess. Kind of. But then you can get like the archery range, the gun range, the Mountaineers, the Rocketeers.
Do you remember the Rocketeer?
I remember the Rocketeer.
Yeah.
Yeah. I don't think I've ever seen that movie front to back. I've only seen bits of
Based
it.
on a comic book.
Yeah, I've heard.
I had some issues with the Rocketeer.
Yes.
Anyways.
You can get a missile station that does massive amounts of damage. It throws massive amounts of missiles. I'll post a screenshot in the Discord.
Well, I saw your other screenshots and I was just like, your comment would be like, I don't even know what you said. Like, what's happening here? And I was like, yeah, what is happening here?
Oh yeah, I did post a screenshot of the.
I couldn't even tell you
of
what
the
is
missiles
going on at all.
Yeah, it's one of those games where if you don't know what you're looking at, if you haven't played it yet, you don't know what you're looking at. Therefore, you're like, what is this? What is happening?
I couldn't tell what the fuck was going on.
Yeah, no. When I'm looking at the screenshot now, I'm like, yep.
Yeah.
If I didn't know what this game was, I wouldn't be able to tell what the hell was going on.
Exactly.
But it's bright, it's colorful, it's got some good sounds, and it's fun.
Yeah.
I've been enjoying my time with it.
Good old Gnorp.
Good old Gnorp.
Yep.
There is a new game coming out from the people who make MudRunner.
Okay.
And it's called MudRunner Explorer. And it's essentially an overlanding MudRunner game.
What does that mean? I thought MudRunner was Overland.
MudRunner is it's overland, but it's a hub. You do missions within the certain map.
Did you mean open world?
Yeah, MudRunner Explorer is going to be open world with like overlanding.
Okay, that makes more
elements.
sense. Yeah.
And you're just going to be able to like have a home base and then just go out. Go 4x4 and around. And I'm like, oh man, is this something I want to get into?
Maybe.
Because it's something I like to do in real life.
Dude, though, if you're going to be like getting the fucking foot pedals and the steering wheel and the shifter.
I have always wanted to have that kind of setup.
Yeah.
Where you have like the full on.
Yeah.
Kind of, I guess it's kind of augmented reality.
Yeah.
But yeah, everything like that. And then in VR.
Woo-wee. Oh man. I always wanted that too, like for playing like Forza and stuff like that, but I never did it. Because I always wanted a steering wheel.
Yeah.
But I never got one. That's weird though that I never got one. I got like every other like sort of weirdo controller that you could get. Like a fighting sticks and all that shit. So the wheels are more expensive. That's probably why.
I think it's because I don't get into it that much with those kinds of games. Like I would love to have it, but then it's like, would I even put in enough time to use it?
Yeah, exactly.
It's same with getting like a HOTAS
and
all the flight stuff for space games. Because I mean, I like space games. But am I going to have enough time to dedicate to it to actually warrant purchasing these peripherals?
No, probably not. I played SnowRunner once.
Yeah?
Yeah, it was on Game Pass or something. So I drove around and picked up fixed a bridge or something. I can't even remember what I had to do.
Yes, you would have fixed a bridge in the first one in SnowRunner.
And I was like, okay, cool. That's all right. And then I was like, let me try this challenge mode they got here. You can unlock like, I don't even know, something. And it was like, oh, it's a challenge. I can't do this. So then I stopped
I'm doing enough to do this.
Yeah, so then I stopped playing. Yeah, it was like extreme driving on like a cliff face and shit. It's like, oh, I fell to my death.
Yeah, it's fun to follow your death in that game.
Yeah.
Just trying to figure out where you can go. Because you can just go everywhere. It doesn't matter. You don't have to stick to the road.
Yeah, this was like you had to drive down to this lake or something like that, but you had to like use your winch to attach to trees and stuff like that. Otherwise, you're going to fall off the side of the mountain. Anyways.
Yeah.
It was interesting.
Finally got a new dishwasher.
Oh, yeah, that's right. You had your order canceled on you when you went to pick it up or something, right?
Yeah. I went to go. Cool. I originally bought one from Best Buy.
Yeah.
And they were like, okay.
It's here. Come get it.
And they were like, go up there and like, oh, it's not
Who
here.
told you to come here?
It'll be here next week. I'm like, great.
And then actually, we're going to cancel it.
Yeah, we're just going to go ahead and cancel it. I'm like, okay.
Yeah.
Why?
So they didn't actually have the product.
I don't know. I don't know what happened. They didn't ship it. They didn't order it.
Yeah.
Or whatever.
Inventory was wrong.
Even though they said it was there.
Nope.
After I ordered it, they were like, "Okay, it's here."
Bunch of fibbers.
Yep.
Yep.
So I went out to Rona and picked up the actual dishwasher I wanted,
Oh, nice.
the Bosch 300 series.
Ooh,
Yeah,
very good.
I got it all hooked up,
Nice.
and it was it's good. I'm missing some parts though.
What do you mean?
There's a bracket that attaches to the front base plate on the very bottom to make it come out more.
Yeah.
And they didn't ship that.
Weird.
I don't have that for some reason.
Crazy.
But this is the first time I've ever seen one of these things. It's got a cutlery rack. So there's 3 racks on the inside. There's a cutlery rack right at the very top. You just pull out and you just slot your cutlery in rather than having it all clumped together in the basket.
Like individual holes for them?
Yeah, there's individual. It's just like a slotty thing. You just slot them in.
It seems like a pain.
It's actually really nice.
Yeah.
Rather than jamming them all in one little basket, right? If you got a lot of cutlery.
Mine's a basket one, and I've never pulled the thing out and been like, it's still dirty. They're all clean.
Yeah, I guess. Never had that either, really.
Yeah.
But then now I've got more room
In
the bottom basket without that basket.
Sure. Fit
It's
more
good.
cutlery.
Bit more cutlery, more dishes and stuff.
I notice that a lot of times when I see people posting like food on like TikTok or wherever, Snapchat, I'll get a Snapchat message. It's like a lot of young people, they don't use plates or cutlery. It's all disposable. It's all paper plates and plastic utensils. Yeah. So they just don't have to do dishes.
I guess.
Yeah. It's like, that's cool.
That's what we do at the wife's grandparents' place.
Well, that's different, but they don't do that every fucking day.
No, not
They're
every
having
day.
like a big dinner, like out for like Christmas or whatever. Then yeah, okay, you bring out the fucking cornet, like whatever in the red Solo cup. But I'm talking like every day. It's like, I made my dinner and here it is on my disposable plate with my disposable utensils.
Maybe it's an American thing.
I mean, I guess most of the stuff I probably see on TikTok is American, but
Yeah, probably.
it's just like a lot of young people don't do dishes.
If you are American and you are listening to this,
Yeah.
do you use disposable dishware, flatware, and
Flatware.
tableware?
Wow. Okay, Grandpa.
Is that something that you are into doing? Leave us a comment down below.
I mean, like if it's like a party or something, then yeah, okay.
Yeah,
I don't have
makes
enough
sense,
plates.
Don't have enough plates, don't have enough cups.
Okay, we'll get the
and you're
disposables.
drunk, so I'm going to be losing cups and stuff.
But it's like just regular everyday meal.
Yeah.
Here it is on the old disposable throwaway paper plate. It's like, wow, that's good for the environment.
Yeah.
Anyways.
Yeah.
I don't think I played anything too particularly new. Yakuza, Like a Dragon. Minecraft, excuse me. I played some Satisfactory because why not?
Yes. You actually played a lot of Satisfactory.
I mean, you can set it and forget it. It's kind of like it's kind of like an auto clicker.
Yeah.
I was just messing around early game to see about how to set up stuff in a way that's, I don't know,
more beneficial.
They've made it much harder to get to the end game now. Like I made it to like the oil level, no problem before.
Yeah.
It's much harder to get to oil now.
Because
it doesn't even unlock. It doesn't even unlock as the first thing, basically, with like when you unlock the like the extractor, whatever, the pumps and stuff like that.
Yeah.
For extracting oil. It doesn't give you oil power right off the bat.
Huh.
It gives you a refiner that lets you make rubber and plastic.
Yeah.
And then later, like much later, like 4 or 5 tiers later, then you unlock oil power.
I guess they want you to struggle with coal more.
Yeah, I guess so. But yeah, I was getting to the coal era and just seeing what I can do about. And then I never usually use trucks, so I was like, oh, let's fucking drive some trucks around here. Set up some truck routes and stuff like that.
Nice.
The only problem is then you have to get fuel to each fucking truck depot.
Yep.
So it's like, okay, do I set up a truck to deliver fuel to this depot, or do I set a belt that goes 23 trillion miles down and delivers coal down here?
Yeah.
So it's interesting anyways. So.
Yeah, I like that game. I should hop back into there.
It's a gooder.
Yeah.
I like it.
We did some Couch Dudes.
Oh, that's
with Nine Arsons.
I forgot. That's right.
We played a variety of games. We tried
to play a variety of games.
Yeah. We tried Death Road to Canada, but it didn't work out so well. You can't really play it with 3 people. I mean, you can,
but it's like I'm a rat that does nothing. I'll just put the controller down when I die. Like,
and then we played Tricky Towers, which is a combat.
Oh yeah, that was
Tetris
the Tetris one,
which is
that
super
interesting. Fun. At first, I played it like I was trying to make lines.
Yeah,
so I didn't do very good. But then when I was like, oh, I get it now, and then it was like I started to win. Yay!
Yeah. Yeah, it's just like, it's Tetris, kind of. You don't clear any lines. You just try and stack your blocks as best as possible.
It got crazy, though, when there was like the wind blowing and like blowing my tower over. And yeah.
And you can attack the other players with like a big block that doesn't fit anywhere, or making their stuff invisible, or turning their blocks into ice.
Yeah, that one was weird.
That's a fun game to play multiplayer.
Yeah, it was cool when we started to figure it out at the end, when we were like the one where you have to like use as many blocks below the line, and we were making it super wide, but like squeaking in a block into the one square and having it lock into place, and then we could stack way out off it and stuff like that. Pretty good.
That's a good game. And then we did some communal Civ 6.
Yes. So that was like, we ran it by committee.
Yeah, ran it by committee. 9 Arsons was in control.
Yeah.
And we just
we give our advice. Yes. And I mean, we were making progress, I guess.
Yeah, we were the Queen of England.
Yes, we were.
And we started a war with Poland?
Yeah, it was Poland, I think. Yeah. I installed Civ 6 remotely, so it would install my computer. So I played that the next day.
Yes.
And I'm just more used to like old Civ like 1 and then Civ Revolution with the way the game works.
Yeah.
So there's things in that I didn't really like when I started to really play it. Like, I don't like the barbarian cities are just ridiculous in that game.
Oh yeah. A lot of the times when we're playing multiplayer, like when we were in Civ 5 playing multiplayer with like a bunch of people, we would turn barbarians off.
Yeah.
So it got so hard because someone would inevitably get effed by barbarians.
Yeah.
And they couldn't do anything. They couldn't even play the game because the barbarians were like, we're OP.
Yeah. I kind of preferred it better when it would be like you take over the barbarian camp and it would be like, this is a city now.
Oh, yeah.
Which is not the way it is in this.
No,
this is like, you got $50.
Enjoy.
Yeah.
These bandits have been effing you the entire game. Here's your $50.
Exactly.
Cheers.
I played as Canada, so I was Sir Wilfrid Laurier.
Oh, yeah.
Canada may not declare war on another country. Yeah, so you have to like let them declare war on you if you want to fight them.
That makes sense.
And then I think we have a unique upgrade of a hockey rink.
That also makes sense.
Yeah. So
though, lacrosse is our national sport.
A national summer sport.
Yeah.
Hockey's our national winter sport.
Officially?
Yeah.
Is it?
Yeah, we have 2 sports.
Okay.
We're sporting it up. What was I going to say? Yeah, it was, I played it on what defaults to Warlord or something, I guess.
Yeah.
And it was going fine, whatever. And then I was just like, I just want to see like what cities it gives me. So I was like, let me play on Chieftain so I can like just make a bunch of cities.
Yeah.
But even then the barbarians were just like, leave me alone. Like, oh my God, they're just coming in and wrecking my spots and fuck.
Maybe we should do a community Civ 6 night.
Yeah, maybe.
Or we just, whoever wants to play.
Well, I will say it's uninstalled. So I can install it again. But, yeah. So the first city was Ottawa. Then the next one was Victoria. Then it was Montreal. And then I think it was Toronto after that.
Oh,
so those were the names they gave me. But it was cool. I didn't notice when we were playing it on Couch Dudes or Couch This, but this like the rivers get named. Oh. So if you zoom in, you can see it'll name it, and it'll be based on like which nation first found it. So like it was like I don't know, the St. Lawrence was the river by my city or whatever, and then I went north a little bit, and it was like some Mexican river.
That's funny.
Yeah, so it was interesting, anyways.
Yeah, we'll think about that. We'll think about doing a
Mhm.
community Civ 6 night.
Community Alpha Centauri night. I'm there. Love Alpha Centauri.
Yeah.
It was like $2 on GOG.
Oh.
Yeah, it's so cheap. But then I was like, will it even run on my computer? Like, I don't know.
Well, yeah, with DOSBox it should.
Yeah, I guess so.
It'll do it.
It wasn't DOS based though. It was Windows based.
Was it?
Yeah, yeah,
Oh.
yeah. Anyways,
Yeah,
I
very
think
good.
That's about it, really. I didn't really watch anything. I mean, I watched some American Horror Story, 1984 or whatever it is, the one that takes place in the 80s.
Yep.
And it's not my favorite season. It's a little too much with the 80s. Hey, remember the 80s? But
Yeah.
it was interesting. They so in this show, it's fake, but they sometimes use real people in it. So like Richard Ramirez, this serial killer, is in it as a character, and he's like attacking the people at the Camp Redwood, basically, like horror slasher trope.
Mhm.
But people are getting killed there, and they're turning into ghosts, blah 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 blah, and they're having like a big concert there to make money. So this band, it's like the music was Too Shy by Kajagogo, I think their name is. Like, they're an actual band.
Yeah.
But then like the guy comes out and he's like, the lead singer guy having a smoke, and then Richard Ramirez comes up behind him and is like, "Hey, what's happening?" And he's like, "Oh, what are you, a fan or something? You want an autograph?" And he's like, "No. You've signed a deal with the devil, and the devil always collects his dues," or whatever, implying that the only reason Kajagogo had a #1 hit is because they signed a deal with the devil. I was like, wow, how could, like, I guess they're real like they're public figures, so they could do it under, like, I guess, like satire.
Mm-hmm.
But then they all get killed by Richard Ramirez. So I was like, that is a really weird one there. So yeah, they had a guy that looked like him getting killed by Richard Ramirez. So very weird.
Yes, that's funny.
Yeah, I don't think I watched really anything else.
Oh,
Yeah.
I watched, Marvel movies,
Oh yeah.
because that's what I do when I'm on the treadmill, is watch Marvel movies.
Mm-hmm.
I just walk and watch Marvel to keep me, active. The wife and I watched Rebel Moon, which
Mhm.
we will probably talk about when you watch Rebel Moon.
I'll try to watch it this week.
Sounds good.
Yeah.
And I guess I played some Vampire Survivors, and it broke the game.
Oh yeah, 4-hour run.
4-hour one. I was 340 minutes in last time I checked. I was over level 500. And the Steam Deck went to sleep. And when I woke up this morning, the game had crashed. And I was like, no! My achievements.
Oh, you put
I
it
don't
to
know.
sleep.
It puts itself to sleep without any input. So yeah, it had crashed. So I don't think I got any of my... If there were any achievements for making it that long or getting
Yeah.
to level 500 or whatever, I didn't get them.
Jeez Louise.
So I'm pretty sad about it because it's I've been trying to unlock more things. I was playing on Moonglow inverted. So I had the gold ring and the I can't remember what the red item that goes together.
Oh yeah.
I can't remember what that is, but I had those maxed out. So it was like maximum dudes, maximum damage and hit points for them.
Mm-hmm.
But I just put it down and I just let it go.
Yeah.
And then 3 hours later, it's like, oh, still going.
Good Lord.
Yeah. I had a lot of money saved up.
Yeah.
I actually, last night, I put it down before stream. I just let it go. I came back up after stream and there were like the chests that were all over the screen. I was like, oh my God, there's so many chests.
Yeah. That'll get you some loot.
Yeah. Well, once you unlock the presents,
Mm-hmm.
you could, once you max out your build
Yeah.
and you go a little bit further, you get presents, which will be like one single item for your first present. And then the next present will be one fully upgraded item.
Mm-hmm.
And I was like, oh yeah, this is good. I like this.
Yeah.
I was disappointed that it crashed.
Yeah.
Because I don't know what kind of achievements I would have got from
Shouldn't
that.
exploit the system, I guess.
I guess
Teach
so.
you a lesson or two.
Yeah, I'm going to have to go back in and do it again.
Ah, dang.
I've been trying to do the inverted, get the inverted ones unlocked.
Mhm.
So inverted Mad Forest, inverted Galio's Tower, but man, those get hard
Oh yeah.
when they're inverted. And then you don't know where you're going.
Have you done any of the
upside down.
adventure mode yet?
I haven't done the adventure mode. I haven't got it unlocked
Oh yeah.
yet.
You just have to do boss rush.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Boss Rash.
Oh, sorry.
yeah,
Yeah, just do that. You don't even have to beat it.
I saw that. I was like, oh, Boss Rash. I should do that. And then I was like, I'll try and do the Galley or the Moon Glow and try and get everything unlocked for there.
Yeah.
Because there's still like 4 different characters and 4 different weapons I don't have unlocked yet from the first expansion.
Oh, yeah.
So that's going to be something that I'm going to work towards when I take the wife out hunting.
It's a crazy game.
Yep, it sure is. You know what else is crazy?
Mm-mm.
Patreon.com
Oh.
/StreamVoidPod. That's right. That's the only way to support this podcast monetarily, is by throwing money directly into your monitor for as little as $1 a month. You get access to our pre-show content, our post-show content, and our bonus videos, which hopefully my basement gets cleaned out soon so that we can, do some more bonus videos.
Yeah.
Because it's a good spot to film, but yeah, it's full of stuff right now.
Yeah.
Yeah, if you want to support us, $1 a month, pre-show content, post-show content, other content, it's all there. You can get in there. You get access to this podcast early. You can listen to it on Monday,
Mhm.
Sunday night even, if I get it done in time.
Yep.
And instead of Wednesday,
Wednesday.
when it normally comes out to all the other podcast
Wednesday.
streams. Wednesday.
Yep.
Wednesday.
Wednesday.
Yes.
That's how old people say Wednesday.
Yeah. Wednesday.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. I don't think I've ever
Or
heard of
Tuesday.
Tuesday.
Yeah. Old people say Tuesday.